What's up, guys? It's February 9th. This is what I like to see. The guy's crushing it with DOX, uranium, CCJ, the 4Us, LEU, DNN. Some earnings trades. But today, let's talk about the Wall Street Wiretapper. The Wall Street Wiretapper is our proprietary unusual options activity scanner that's backed by a neural network, that's backed by AI. So what this scanner does is it searches all 3,600 optionable names, and it tries to find the names where the unusual options activity is so wacky that the options market is just not pricing it correctly at the moment. So this tool helps us find names that are going to outperform their implied volatility. Major upgrade, super unusual with strike data. Our mission is to even the playing field for the retail trader through building awesome technology. Every Monday we have a member class, which is 60 minutes where myself and Pablo Lucina go over the trades for the week, and we go over different Wiretapper trades. Well, in this past Monday's class, one of the members had a phenomenal suggestion. Hey, in our super unusual section, this is our top 10 list on steroids. Can we break that out into individual expirations? Pablo and I both thought that was a fantastic idea. 2 days later, Pablo has already coded this into our tool. So let's see what we have. Super unusual. This is our most powerful scan. Now what we can do, instead of just having a few names, we break them up all into individual expirations. Now, how can this help us? Good question. Well, right now there's 9 days to go in the February expiration. We're in earnings time. The March expiration cycle is where most of the earnings are right now. So what we can do, 69 results, but now we're just going to search for super unusual options activity only happening in the March expiration. And you can see February 8th, we had 6 different hits. So we had 6 different hits of massive unusual option activity going out to March. But out of the 6, 2 of them were Lyft, LYFT. Lyft had earnings yesterday. 2 of them were MNDT. So these are the names that are in play in March. This is where the smart money is going to. Okay, what else can we do? What about if we look for unusual option activity that's happening a few years out? Because this was always misleading to us before. Because if we were to see some massive unusual option activity January 23rd, it would look the same as if we saw February unusual option activity that was happening in 9 days, that was expiring in 9 days. So we wanted to break this up. So look at this data, January 23rd. Again, today is February 9th. We haven't seen unusual option activity going out this far since January 28th. The last time we saw that was run. Now, if I pull up run here, you can see the trade was done January 28th. But again, this is a trade that's going out all the way to January 23rd. And if we go all the way out to January 23rd, you can see quite an abnormal amount of unusual option activity going out 345 days. That is sure quite a bit. When this trade was done January 28th, the stock closed at 23.38. So that might have been a sign. Stock's 25.64 right now. I wonder, what if we go out to January 24? Is there any unusual? A little bit. Fry, unusual option activity, but we saw it on November 3rd. Very interesting, right? Because these options are so far out. January 24th, 700 days. Somebody wanted to fill, though. That's a really big order. Now, interesting, it was done at 11:38. Stock's up 7% today, back to 10. So I guess when the market fell, Fry fell as well. So if I pull up a chart on Fry, it looks like the trade was done right here at 10. Fry ends up trading all the way up to 15 before it drops to 9. That is some insane volatility for Fry. Let's give July a chance. Now this is pretty random, right? Just July. I guess that's going back to earnings season perhaps, but have there been any big unusual option activity in July expiration? Just one. NLOC. NLOC was done here February 2nd, enough to make it on our list. NLOC closed 26.13. Trade was done February 2nd, closed at 26.13. It's the 30.15 already. And let's go into July and let's see exactly what kind of unusual option activity we were able to find. Maybe on the downside, perhaps? I'd be surprised if this is it because there's really not much delta to go along with these. So these aren't really worth very much. But nevertheless, somebody is going out to July to get some activity done in NLOC. Just a really weird trade, and a trade that we're probably not going to pick up unless we can break out the expiration like Pablo was able to do. So as you guys know, hopefully you know, unusual option activity tool, the Wall Street Wiretapper, is constantly being worked on. It's constantly being upgraded. Pablo, shout out to you. This is a great improvement, and we really appreciate you being able to do this in 2 business days. Our mission is to even the playing field for the retail trader. My name is Jonathan Rose, owner, Masters in Trading.